What's up, guys? My name is David Powell, and this is Powell Sports Media, my small sports show where I discuss some of my favorite sports and athletes. This episode's going to be slightly different than what I did in my first two episodes, but I wanted to vlog about something that I did over last weekend that I thought you guys might find interesting. Let's get into it. Yeah. Last weekend, I got the opportunity to go down to Ann Arbor to watch Central Michigan play the University of Michigan at the Big House. The cool thing was that I didn't just get to go as a fan, I actually got to go with my newspaper to cover the game, giving me an entirely different sports game experience that ended up being absolutely incredible. For those of you watching that don't know, I work as a sports reporter for CM Life, the student-run newspaper here at Central Michigan University. Working for the paper has given me several opportunities that have allowed me to grow in the field that I am headed into, while also giving me lots of fun experiences. Last weekend's trip to the Big House, however, probably tops the list of one of the coolest things I have ever gotten to do. We got to the stadium at about 10:30 for the noon kickoff. After going through security, which included having us get our bags checked by bomb-sniffing dogs, the security was very tight. We went up to the press box. Stepping off the elevator, Michigan had a Media Hall of Fame on the wall to greet us, and that was a really cool touch, something that I noticed after my friend pointed it out. And then that's when I turned the corner and got my first ever view of the Big House. I've been to some cool stadiums in my life, Comerica Park, Little Caesars Arena, Rocket Arena, all of those come to mind. But my previous experiences didn't really even come close to how cool and how big Michigan Stadium actually was, and it just absolutely blew me away. The picture on the screen that I'm displaying here, it doesn't really do it justice, just how cool the view was from Michigan's press box. After I had finally sort of gotten over how cool the view was, we explored the rest of the press box before grabbing food, which was provided to the media professionals, and sat down to prep for the game. For those of you who didn't watch the CMU versus Michigan game, it was a blowout, and that's putting it lightly. Michigan dominated the Chippewas on both sides of the ball and was up 35-3 before halftime, at halftime. So it was definitely a blowout. It didn't really get any better for the rest of the game. The Wolverines continued to pile on points in the second half, and CMU was kept scoreless for the rest of the game. But regardless of what the score was, I was having an absolute blast of a time. During the third quarter, we got to go up to the roof of the press box, and the view was of the game was amazing. I'll show it here in this picture. We also got to witness the stadium sing Mr. Brightside from up here, which is a University of Michigan football tradition. And guys, it was just absolute goosebumps. I mean, it's hard to describe how awesome that experience was. It was just absolutely incredible. And then, as if the experience couldn't get any cooler, after the game, after we interviewed coaches or coaching players, we got the chance to go onto the field, actually go onto the field. I will put some of the pictures of the field on here, I'll show them here. But getting to do that was just incredible. I mean, few people will ever get to step on that field, and I'm now one of them, and just an absolutely crazy thing that I got to do. We didn't actually know we were going to get to do that until right before we were going to get to leave. So just a really cool thing to end the day on. Just absolutely incredible. So, I mean, overall, last Saturday was a great day, full of experiences that I'm never going to forget. If somebody had told me just 2 years ago that I would have gotten the chance to watch a game from the press box of the Big House and go on the field afterwards, I probably would have laughed in their face. And I got to do it all as a media professional. And the whole experience really helped, convince me that media is what I want to go into. I mean, that was a pretty neat thing as well. So just the whole thing was awesome. I really hope that's not my last time getting to go visit an incredible stadium like that, especially from a media personnel's perspective. But yeah, that's kind of my trip that I went on, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I figured you guys would want to see some of the pictures. So yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah.